Welcome to Kalu Plays COD, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why I play on consoles, specifically the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. So this is a bit of a different video. Normally I would talk about my opinions on Call of Duty, whether that's on Black Ops 6 or the next game I'm excited for, Black Ops 7, or simply my opinions on the game or game modes. But today I wanted to talk about the consoles that we play the game on. So I primarily play on Xbox, and the second console that I play on is the PlayStation 5. I have owned a PC, but I've recently sold it, and in this video I'm going to discuss why. And the main reason why I don't have a PC anymore is because consoles are just more convenient. Here's why. The Xbox Series X came out in 2020 and I got it on release. The current Call of Duty game at the time was Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and I downloaded it and played it, and the game ran absolutely fantastic. Fast forward to Black Ops 6, very similar situation. I downloaded Black Ops 6, yes, it was a large game, just like Cold War, but I downloaded it. It took time to download, but once it did, I played the game and it ran fine. The graphics were good, the frame rate was good. But then on PC, that wasn't the case. So I have a friend who plays PC, and I thought it would be a good idea to get him to play Black Ops 6. We have a bit of a squad that we all play together, and I thought that he would enjoy the game, so I asked him to get Black Ops 6 and download it. The game took time to download on the PC, just like it would on consoles, but then there were other issues. For example, once the game was downloaded, it didn't run properly. He kept having to download textures, he had glitch problems, frame rate wasn't that good. And this isn't a problem with the game, because the game runs fine on the console. Eventually, it took hours and hours to get the correct texture packs, to optimise the game for the systems that he had on his PC. And then, eventually, he got it to run, but then he played the game for a couple of hours, and then a few days later he played it with us again, and he had the same issue. It wouldn't boot up, his PC wasn't optimised enough for the game, and eventually it just got to the point where if I asked him to jump on Black Ops 6, he wouldn't. Now he argues it's because he didn't enjoy the game very much. That's very possible, but to be honest with you, I think it's just because whenever he would boot up Black Ops 6 on his PC, it would just have loads of errors and loads of issues that you just don't get on consoles. So I'll give you another example, because it's not just Call of Duty, it's also on Warzone. So in July 2024, that same group of friends, we decided that for a laugh, since we're all playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and we're all playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 at the time, we thought, let's play Warzone, right? It was still quite a big hype at the time, everyone was really enjoying it, and we thought we'd give it a go. So me, Blacklist, and my girlfriend were on console. I downloaded it on the PlayStation 5 for myself, and so did Blacklist, and my girlfriend had it on the Xbox Series X. But then the other two friends that we played with, they had it on PC. Now it took a similar time to download. Warzone's quite a big game, it was merged in with Modern Warfare 3, so we all had trouble trying to download the game. Once the game was downloaded, it ran fine. We booted up the game and we were in a match relatively quickly. But then for my friends that played on PC, that wasn't the same. The download took time, the same amount of time it took for consoles, which is more of a modern game issue because they're so big. But then the textures wouldn't load in the game, and then when they did, the game would crash. And then 10-20 minutes later, they would load into a match, they would play with us, which would be great, but then if they did, the game would lag, or the game would just boot them out. or it would crash. And yes, the game looked better on their PC. Yes, the skill benefits of having a keyboard and mouse was very clear, and the frame rate was really good. But the game would crash. The game didn't run properly. And eventually they got it running, and eventually, over time, weeks and weeks of playing Warzone, they eventually managed to get it to a point where the game would boot up and they'd have very minimal issues. But it just wasn't convenient. And I'm sure the same would happen with Black Ops 6. I'm sure my friend who had Black Ops 6 on the PC, if he tried for a couple of weeks, updating the system, optimising the game, eventually he probably would have been able to play Black Ops 6 quite conveniently. But it took too much time, and what's the point if, when you can put in all that extra work, for yes, the extra graphics and yes, the extra frame rate, but why do that when you can get an Xbox Series X and a PS5 cheaper, and the game just runs fine with minimal effort? You buy the Xbox, you download the game, and Black Ops 6 or Warzone will just play. And for this reason, I believe that consoles will stay. I don't believe consoles are going to die. I believe that there is going to be another generation and a generation after that. And until PCs fix this issue, the convenience of a console in my living room will always outweigh a gaming PC, which is why I don't have one. And I know I'm just talking about games like Call of Duty, and I know that there are games which on PC run well and don't have issues, but they also run well on a console, so the convenience of a console still stands. But that's just my opinion, and it's definitely a controversial one, and I'm sure that you guys will let me know your opinion in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos where I don't just talk about consoles, because the next video I will be discussing my opinions on the Black Ops 7 beta. See you in the next one.